Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Janetta Lachey. Today we are going to do my TWA while we talk about the ultimatum. Would you have one? First, let's talk about this hair, okay? So I have not done anything to my hair all day. I woke up, did my makeup, and I was like, hey, let me film this video on how I use just 3 products to revive my TWA, okay? And if you don't know what a TWA is, that is the teeny weeny afro, okay? And that's what your girl is rocking now. Yes, until I get some braids or my hair grows back, but you know, we have to flourish in our own. But outside of that, I really want to get down and dirty and talk about this ultimatum. Everybody have seen it. It's a show that's on Netflix. I don't want to talk about the show specifically. I really just kind of want to talk about if you will have one. Have you ever had an ultimatum presented to you? And you know, you have to think an ultimatum is not just for relationships. They can be friendships, work, or whatever. So have you had an ultimatum given to you? When I think about it, or the textbook definition of an ultimatum is a final demand or statement of terms, the rejection of which will result in retaliation or breakdown in relations. So that's the major key, okay? So what I'm going to do first is go ahead and spray my hair with some water because, baby, you got to water your garden. So that's what we're doing here. So I'm going to spray my hair down. I don't mind if it gets like wet, really saturated, because my hair is really dry and it sheds a lot. So, you know, we just like to wet it down. So I personally have never given an ultimatum to anyone. I may have set standards, but I've never given an ultimatum, you know, per se. So, well, I'm not even the type of person to give an ultimatum. I will tell you what I want, what, you know, I believe you should do, but it's not really an ultimatum, I don't think. But when I think about it, if an ultimatum was presented to me, I will be out, especially in a relationship. Like if I'm partnered with someone, we've been dating for a while, and I'm giving them the ultimatum of, you know, either you marry me or this relationship is out. I feel like if you have to get to this point with a grown individual, why are we here? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we here? Like, why do I have to basically bully you to make it a decision that works in my favor? Or lose a whole relationship or friend in the circumstance. I don't really like that. I feel like it's manipulative, controlling of situations, and that doesn't make you a good person. You know, I feel like as grown people in a relationship, if you have discussed, you know, hey, in the beginning of the relationship, this is what I eventually want to do. I eventually want to be married, or I plan on getting married within the next 2 or 3 years. Then okay, that's setting the tone for the relationship. It's allowing your partner to understand where you're coming from, letting them know that you have these goals in mind. But sitting there and telling them like, hey, you know, if you're gonna be with me for 2.5 years, and you don't have a ring on this finger, you know, I'ma be out. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. So I'm about to go in with the Cream of Nature Argan Oil. This is basically a hair butter that I like to put all over my hair. As you can see, I kind of use a lot of this. So I'm just going to take some and put it on my hand. Well, I would say some, but a lot. Because my hair be dry, okay? So I have to kind of use a lot. So I wouldn't really... I don't know. It's just the ultimatum. It's like giving me that choice as a grown person I'm not rocking with. So if I was dating someone, or I had a friend or something like that, gave me the option, either, hey, be with me forever or leave me, I'm taking the latter. I'm gone. Like, I mean, if we've gotten to this point where you're basically forcing me to make a decision, I'm out. There's no way. I cannot allow someone to come into my life and control my life of that manner, because at that point, if this person got me to do this, you can probably end up getting that person to do anything else you want them to do. And baby, no. So that's just how I feel about it. I'm not taking no ultimatum. I'm not giving an ultimatum. If I feel like I need to give somebody an ultimatum, I'm leaving. In both of these instances, I'm out. Like, I'm gone. The next product that I'm about to use on my hair is this Carol's Daughter hair milk. And I just kind of like put a little bit of this, which is almost gone, on the hair as well, and moisturize it in just like I did with the Cream of Nature. And so as you can see, my hair of course will have a white cast on it because we have water and we have products. But the thing is, once it settles in and dries down, it goes away. So I'm never really worried, because I'll get up in the morning, I'll do my hair, and by the time I'm leaving and going somewhere, the white cast is in there. But also, you see that I'm using my fingertips to kind of like get it down and making sure that it gets into the follicles of the hair as well. So yeah, but let me know, have your job ever given you an ultimatum? Would you give somebody an ultimatum? I mean, this is just really my opinion. I don't know anyone personally that have given someone an ultimatum, but I'm not gonna say that it doesn't happen. You know, like, hey, get your shit together or you out. That's an ultimatum, you know? So really, it depends on how you look at it. But to force somebody into marriage, because that's what it seems like to me when you're given an ultimatum, or to force somebody to do something that they don't want to do because it works in your favor, it just doesn't sit right with me as, you know, a human being. So yeah, tell me what y'all think about that. So I have this I don't forget what these are called, but it's a sponge. And this is what I use to kind of bring my curls back to life, because as you can see, I can leave it like this, but it'll just dry down and it wouldn't give enough definition. So I will use this in a quick motion all around the head to revive and bring some dimension back to my curls. So here we go. Okay, so now if you take a look at my hair, you can see that it's way more defined. And once the product dries down with the water, it's going to look very more like curly, coiled up, instead of it just being like really smushed down on my head. So as you can see, I've used water, I used the Cream of Nature, and I've used the Carol's Daughter. The last thing, of course, is to slick these edges down, okay? In order to use that, I'm using your local, from your hair store, the Edge Booster. I got this, they all smell different, so when you go in there, but I got the peach scent. And it smells so good, okay? So, and I also have like an edge brush. So, you know, you can get this from your local beauty supply as well. So, have you all watched the Ultimatum show? What do you think about it? What are your, you know, what is your thoughts on giving someone an ultimatum? Like, I really want to understand that, because as I was watching the show, I understood why people were giving the ultimatum, but I still had my reservations. Like, just leave them, or, you know, try to continue to work it out. Why do you need to get on a show with a group of other couples that want ultimatums, or, you know, bullying their partner? Why do you need to get on a show like this and to determine if you want to marry somebody or to get somebody to marry you? Why do you need to go out and date someone else? Like, you could do that without the show. You really could make all these decisions without the show. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to, you know, Netflix and Nick Lachey and his wife for, you know, allowing people to do this. But, you know, it was just a complete clusterfuck, if you ask me. That's just my personal opinion. But, you know, I wouldn't do anything like that. I feel like that's something that me and my partner will be able to discuss and talk through together and figure it out amongst ourselves. Y'all, I forgot my mirror, so now I'm trying to I know I'm probably looking crazy right now, but it's okay. But yeah, I am there's no relationship up there that, you know, on that show that really was like, okay, it can withstand the test of time. I believe all them shits is still gonna epically fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it all seems good now. Yes, they chose you because, I mean, really, embarrass me, embarrass you. I really ain't got no damn choice but to, you know, make a good decision or the betterment decision. I mean, I don't understand these people. So I just curled those up because I kind of pulled them out. But now that we get these edges laid and slid to the side, drop in the comments if you will give your partner an ultimatum, your job an ultimatum, your friend an ultimatum. Drop in the comments if you have seen the show. I really want to hear y'all input and what y'all think about it. I really thought it was a very interesting experiment. You know, there's a lot of things coming out on TV right now, so you really never know what you're gonna get. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. I'm not giving no ultimatum. Nobody better not ever give me no ultimatum, and that's that. So I have finished my hair, as you can see. Now we are ready for the day, okay? So I'm gonna give you a full look. We have the edges. Excuse it if it's still a little bit white. I'll make sure I take some pictures so y'all can see it when it's nice and flawless. But yeah. If you like videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll be coming back with more content. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm Janetta Lachey.